Hi, Baby John. I hope you're having a good day. Today we are going to read Tad and Dad. This is one of the books that came from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library that came in the mail last week. I'm going to bring it to you next week when I come to visit. I can tell you're very excited about us coming to visit. We're going to work on saying Aunt Ness and Aunt Missy. You got it? But for now, we're going to read Tad and Dad. It's about frogs. I don't like frogs. They get in the swimming pool. My dad has big, buggy eyes, strong legs, and a huge mouth. He sings a loud "burp" that screeches across the pond. Frogs do make a lot of noise. And I love him. See Tad there? That's his dad. Kind of sounds like a burp. As soon as I could wiggle, I swam everywhere with my dad. Look at me, Dad. Great swimming, Tad. You see he's right behind Dad? Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but splash, splish, splash. You like going splish, splash, John. I followed him to his bed. See him swimming behind over there? Why are you in my bed? Said Dad. So you won't miss me, said Tad. I went to sleep and dreamt that I could swim just as fast as Dad. And then I grew legs. Surprise, Dad. So that's what was kicking me, said Dad. See, he grew some legs and he was kicking his dad at night. That day, I reached new heights. Look at me, Dad. Great hopping, son. See him up there? See him hopping? See Dad, and then there's Tad. Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. I followed him to his bed. That night, I dreamt I was the best jumper in the world like Dad. And then I grew a big mouth so I could sing. Good morning, Dad. There's Tad right there. Is it morning already? Said Dad. That day, the pond was alive with the sound of music made by me and Dad. See them with their big mouths open? Going, "Bleh." Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but splish, splash, splish, splash. It's me, Tad, I said. That night, I dreamt I could sing as loud as Dad. And then I grew really big and I was very hungry. Hi, Dad, what's for breakfast? Oof. He's making Dad tired every night, waking him up. That day, we helped ourselves to a feast. Look at me, Dad. See Frog's tongues? He's getting out there and eating those bugs. Great job, son. Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but I bet we know what's coming. Oh, sploosh. Look at that. That's got to be Dad. Tad, said Dad, when you jump in my bed, I can't sleep because you're always wiggling and poking and kicking and croaking. I didn't know that, I said. See him right there beside his dad? Why do you want to sleep in my bed, said Dad. Are you trying to drive me bananas? I'm sorry, Dad, but don't worry. I don't want to sleep in your bed anymore. Anyway, you snore. Sounds like Frida, Aunt Frida, Missy, she snores. How can I snore when I don't even sleep, said Dad. Good night, Dad, I said. See, there's Tad swimming off from Dad. For the first time, I swam away from Dad. Ah, said Dad, peace at last. See you swimming away. I tried to go to sleep, but I heard a big hubbub. Someone huge was splashing around. "Frog, gone, gone it," said a loud voice. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was Dad. He was wiggling and poking and kicking and croaking. He was splashing around and making a big ruckus. "What's wrong, Dad?" I said. "I still can't sleep." "I think I know what you mean, Dad. A little company," I said. "Is that better, Dad?" He swam over. He's hugging his dad. "Maybe better," he said. Soon Dad was fast asleep. See? I was right. I knew he would miss me. The end. That was it for little Tad's love for his loud, talented dad knows no bounds. Tad and Dad. I hope you enjoyed it, Baby John. I love you. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you soon. Bye.